I'll be right with you. The T app. There's a thing called the T app, and the women had to give a picture of their face for data collection purposes, and then they could talk trash about men in their locality. And it was like a reverse dating app. Don't date this guy, here's what's wrong with him. Women are upset that men can see what they look like and that they're ugly and that they probably don't know about the guys they're trashing. They just pretend like they do. And then there are the women that know, and they're talking tea. That's gossip, and it's the disaster for women. It's only going to get worse because men are going to have their app now, and they will openly, you know, like the requirement for the high T app, that's probably what they'll call it, right? Like testosterone, but it'll be TEA, high T. That's the men's version of the app, and they'll just openly tell the men, you gotta have a picture of your face for the profile, and then men will show their face and openly shit on women, the likes of which women are not prepared for. And then all the nasty stuff that these women were willing to do, especially handsome guys, because handsome guys know that if they get on the high T app, they already probably start working on it like last week, the men's version of the app. And the men don't care about data collection. Like, oh, the women were shitting on the men. Oh, they're done now. And the men are gonna say all the nastiest things that they know. This, you know, oh, this one, her bedroom looks like somebody dumped mustard in every pair of her underwear. She has kids, and I opened the freezer and there's no food, and the kids are screaming, and all she has is peanut butter. She told them to eat peanut butter and she didn't have any bread. They're eating sugar water cereal. This one, me and my buddies ran a train on her. This one blew me before we even had the first date. This, you know, whatever the most disgusting things. She has HPV, she has genital, whatever, all the worst things. The guys are just gonna say it, and they will show their face, like no question about it. They don't care. Guys are gonna do it. And even handsome guys will get on the app and know that they'll say the meanest things, like this one tosses a salad, and whatever it is, they'll just say anything that's the truth. And those guys will still get laid because they're handsome, because we know that women are like that. Even if they show their face, it'll be just like an advertisement for handsome guys. You know, maybe they'll wash it or do a courtesy trim or something, because, oh, for him I would do that, he's on the T app, and they still want to bang him. So this is not good for women. It's just because it just gave guys the idea. Before, they weren't thinking about it. They're like, yeah, we would just openly talk shit about women to each other. Now there's an app for that, and it's also for spite, because women said mean things about guys, like, oh, he, you know, whatever's wrong with the man. He doesn't have a car, he works at Dollar General or whatever it is that they want to shit on the guy. He's got a little one. It doesn't matter, because the women are gonna lose, like in a huge, significant way. The women have already lost, and there's just no way. It's over. Like, women are done. Like, they're gonna go back to putting women in cages. Like, all this stuff that they're doing is just heading to where the women themselves are gonna submit to like Sharia law, and like, oh, we're just gonna I'm gonna be over there in a dog cage. And they're gonna let R. Kelly out of prison, because before the girls even grow up, they're gonna put teenagers in cages and piss on them, and they're gonna say, well, we gotta let R. Kelly out of jail because we just do that now. It's like the women have admitted that they're pigs, the guys have the high T app, and even the ugly women are doing, like, the ugly women are doing the nastiest shit. Like, look at this pig. She's 350 pounds and 5'2", and I sodomized her on my bed, and she shit on my bed, and she held her nose when I fucked her. You know, they're just not gonna change. It's not gonna, women lose. Ultimately, women lose. Everybody thinks that guys are shit already, but when the guys start being honest about the women and in detail, women can't handle that stuff. Guys are used to always taking the weight of the world and everybody treating them like shit, not getting respect, and that's just your dad. Now that's every man. All the men are no good and they're toxic. So the gloves are off. They don't care anymore. The men will put their face and they'll smile right into their phone camera, take a picture, and then they call it Snake App or whatever you want to call it, High Tea App, and they're just going to say all the meanest, truthful things about women. And again, women lose. It's like, you know, it used to be like, women remember everything, and if you fight with a woman, you're gonna lose. But now it's just like, collectively, the women are just, like, feminism is about destroying women, and men aren't feminist, and the men that are feminist are wimps, so who cares? They're completely ineffectual. But women that are feminists have just hit their own self-destruct button, because the whole point of feminism is to destroy femininity. Yes, it's all about having a problem with men and just that being a man is no good. But this is the, maybe some women know, maybe that's why they're mad about the T app having their faces exposed. What about our anonymity? We wanted to trash men and we don't even have a safe space. No, not if you're giving it away for free and they don't have to marry you and you're doing like all the nastiest shit in your Haktua thing and all that stuff. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Women, again, zero sum. Feminism destroys women. So the women that, you know, want to go after this feminism stuff, whether they do it knowingly or wittingly or unwittingly, they're destroying themselves. It's the woman's self-destruct button. Making an uproar about the T app just made men go, wait a minute, we don't have an app like that. We just lived like, that was just life. We would just talk shit about women, like, oh yeah, you don't want to date her. And then you would show, like, I'm going to date her. And you show a picture of this girl on the phone from her social media and she's pointing her ass at you. And then your buddy goes, maybe he's a little handsomer than you, and he's like, oh yeah, I want to show you my phone. And then he shows you the video he has of what he did to her, and then you don't want to date her anymore. That's a friend. So, you know, guys teaming up to trash women, the women don't stand a chance. They're not made for this. There's no amount of toughening up that women can do. They can say that they hate men, but as soon as they have a chance to snag one, or that a guy would pay for shit or whatever, and he's handsome enough, is usually a requirement. Or even if he's not anymore, I mean, the world just keeps getting more difficult for everyone pretty much. So this is just, you know, it's like the more women complain and talk about how unfair it is, the guys point out how spoiled and rotten they are and how they're pigs in the sack, and it's over. It's over. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, like, all this stuff that they're doing, like the social engineering stuff, is just leading to women being made, and I disagree with it. I think it's evil and it's wrong and it's disgusting, but it's leading to women just having like zero value, and they're gonna go along with it. They're gonna be like, yeah, we're just shit. It's about breaking the will of the woman because they have the wombs, and it's not good. But yeah, I mean, like, they're definitely, like, be on the lookout. Like, probably by the end of the week, it's the last week of July, I'm making this video. Probably by the end of the week they will have the app, and they will openly tell the guys, no, you have to have your face as the profile picture, or we don't give a shit, you don't have to show your face at all. Just talk trash about the women and put their photos up, and then 11 bitches in Australia will complain about it, and then the whole world will have the app taken down, and they'll want to, you know, depending on what country you're in, they'll like, guys in Canada will go to jail over it or something, probably. Joking only. But yeah, I mean, like, it's just provoking men to do the stuff that they kind of weren't doing. You know what I mean? You know, women kiss and tell, and they're saying all the meanest things. And when guys do it, it hurts. They're men. Like, we're used to taking shit all the time from women. Now you're in for it. So, I mean, I know it's mostly men that watch these. I don't know if any women see these videos, but you know as well as I do, everything I've said is right. Like, this is just not, this is like a shit show for women where they just get trashed again. You thought it was they're gonna let Jelaine out for being a pimp? They're gonna let R. Kelly out because women are just gonna get in cages. They'll be safe in there, and he's just like, okay, it's just pee. You're just gonna, you can pee on me. That's gonna be on the app too. Oh, she wanted me to. She had the weird Betty Page bangs, and she told me to piss on her, and her whole apartment smells like piss because she didn't even get in the shower. She just spread her cheeks and told me to piss up her asshole. Women are pigs. They like sex too. That's a big secret. It's not just OnlyFans girls. It's not just the pretty girls that are nasty. Ugly girls do nasty shit. Anyway, I don't know how long this video has to be. I think that's enough. Women are pigs too. And if it's a competition between talking gossip, I don't think women don't know about men talking gossip about women. And once they find out, women are they're gonna cry. Whatever they're crying, they're gonna cry with nose rings on. It's not good. That is all.
Much. Duh! Here are the outtakes! Duh!
I'll be right with you. The T app. There's a thing called the T app, and women had to show a picture of themselves for data collection, and then they could dish the tea that's gossip on men, and they trash them, and their faces were in an open file, so now everybody knows what they look like, all the women that were on the app, and you can just go through and you can look at them. And a lot of them are really ugly and probably don't know anything about these guys, but the point was the anonymity. They thought they could have their picture taken and then nobody would see. And now women are like, we don't have any place safe. We just wanted an app where we could talk trash about men and nobody would know about it. But now what's happened is it's going to be horrible for women, because probably yesterday they started working on an app for men where they'll tell the men, no, you have to have a profile picture with your face, and then you can talk shit about women, and they'll show their pictures and you can say all the nastiest stuff about them. And guys will do it without thinking about it. Like, oh, of course I'll do that. Even handsome guys that don't know any better will talk about how they plowed through 100 women in a year, and they'll go through as many of them as they can find and say, oh, she eats booty. Me and my buddies ran a train on her. This one's on welfare. She doesn't feed her kids. She opened a freezer and there was no food in it. She's got like 5 kids. This one has a bedroom full of dirty underwear. It looks like she put mustard in her underwear and didn't even clean it up when I came over. This one blew me before we even went out on a date. And they're just gonna say all the nasty stuff. That I sodomized this one and she shit on my bed at the first date. They're gonna talk. Even ugly girls get railed too. Like it's a disaster for women in a way that maybe they're aware of. They thought they had anonymity, but the disaster isn't that we get the face reveal about the women that are on the app and that most of them are ugly. It's that now guys are gonna be doing a retaliatory, whatever you want to call it. They're gonna retaliate, and there'll be an app for men. And then it's just going to destroy women, because you're going to find out how nasty they are, as if you didn't know already. And then and the guys won't even hide their faces. They won't even care. I'm a guy. Like I wouldn't care. Like, I'm not going to do that because it's just, you know, in bad taste. But I mean, that's going to happen. You know that, right? Like, that's obviously the next thing. Is that the guys will have their T app, but they'll call it like the high T app or whatever, like that, like whatever. They'll call it the high T app, and then they will talk trash about how disgusting. Oh, this one, me and her and her best friend blew me, or whatever it is, and they're just gonna say the nastiest stuff. She likes. No, you have to finish on her face. She insists. This one, you know, this one I was double dipping, and I banged her and her friend and her mom, and it's gonna be awful. And the guys will show their faces, like, just without question. I mean, it's like, you know this, right? Like, it's dudes watching my videos. I mean, you know that I'm right. And then it's just gonna be, you know, who cares? Like, the women are talking shit about men. You just gave them, oh, they revealed our faces and it's not fair, so the women are complaining about it. So the guys are like, yeah, we should do that. We should have an app where we can talk shit about women. They didn't need an app. Men did that anyway. Oh, well, let's see a picture of her, and you show a picture to your buddy, and your buddy goes, oh, yeah, no, don't, I know her. And then he shows you his phone about what he was doing with her. And it's true, there's a video. So yeah, it's not good. And if the guy's is a handsome guy that goes on, the handsome guys go on the T app and they reveal their sexual exploits, it doesn't matter, they're still gonna get laid even if they expose all these women as pigs. The women are pigs. The women are still gonna have sex with these guys because they're handsome guys. And it's gonna be a pressure relief valve for so many men. Like, I fell in love with this woman. They'll tell their stories about how, you know, they paid for a house for this bitch and her kids, and then she got back together with her ex and moved him into the house, and this guy was a handyman and did all the repairs and helped pay the mortgage off, and she went back to the guy that ditched her and left her with the kids, and they all have autism and they shit themselves and everything. This girl's, what the fetishes the girls are into, she wanted me to do this, she wanted this, and her name is Diaper Sue, and all this, whatever the most, she likes to dress up like animals. She wanted me to wear elf ears when I railed her. Whatever disgusting thing is. She has book talk fantasies. She's a walking yeast infection. There's probably going to be a lot of them. She has HPV. All the nastiest stuff. Right? Anyway, I don't know how long this video has to be. I mean, that's enough, right? I mean, it's done. It's a foregone conclusion as far as I'm concerned. And again, women lose. Which is sad. They're the weaker sex. We're not supposed to, you know, abuse them like that. But it's done. It's already done. Especially the more women complain about it. Every woman that has a nose ring that complains about the app, or she has tattoo sleeves, and you can see a tattoo creeping up her neck, and she wants to complain about it. And she has weird bangs. She's a pig in a sack. This one likes it when you piss on her. No, it was her idea. She wanted me to pee on her. She didn't even get in the bathtub. Her whole apartment smells like piss. This one doesn't take care of her cats. The litter box looked like she shit in it. Everything. It's done. Like, you thought women were having a hard time, that their faces were revealed on a T app and that they're ugly. Just wait. It's gonna get worse. Epic fail? Do they say that anymore? Yeah. So, that's it. There's nothing else to say. Women lose again. Even bigger this time. The more you complain about it, the more it's like scratching hemorrhoids. Now you're done. Poor women. We're heading into like Sharia law, where the women are gonna be like, okay, we give up. And they're just gonna be in cages and shit. And then they're gonna let R. Kelly out. I was like, well, we just have women in cages now. We put them in cages before they even grow up, and we piss on them. So why is R. and Kelly in jail? Poop on them too. Anyway, this is not good for women. I'm just saying, I'm predicting the future. I don't need tarot cards for that. This woman has, you know, just anything you can think of that's wrong with a woman, now everybody knows. The most intimate details, the links to her fans only that she tried to delete or whatever, and there's a picture of her spreading her cheeks in the shower, and you can see her anus is stained because she couldn't afford to bleach it, whatever. It's bad. I'm just saying. It's the High T app. That's the one for men. So be on the lookout for that.
Tell us much.